big old city, the Mile Cathedral.
You have done excellent work, Ike. Thanks to you, the wound that has scarred Begnion for many long years can finally begin to heal. As promised, Begnion now offers to support the crime's restoration. However, Prime Minister Zephyr is yet to return, which limits the reinforcements I can provide. Be that as it may, what troops I can spare at your command. Use them as you see fit.
I understand. Thank you. That's good news, isn't it, Princess Aletheia?
Yes it is. This has taught me a valuable lesson. Our land needs the Lagoos. I also believe that Bjork and Lagoos need each other to survive. The previous apostle, my grandmother, was desirous of such a world, as were my own parents. Princess Aletheia, your father, King Ramon of Crimea, was a true pioneer in the area of Bjork-Lagoos relations. In the very near future, I will give the Imperial Senate a few suggestions on achieving a fully integrated society. I doubt the road will be easily traveled, and I can no longer turn a blind eye to these issues. Princess Aletheia, you must rebuild Crimea. If you are successful, we will join forces and change the world. Empress Soniki, your vision surpasses even my own. My father will be so pleased to hear your words.
Looks like you're through with me. I'll wait outside until you're finished talking.
Hold! I am most definitely not through with you!
Huh? What did I do now?
You are as impudent and impatient as ever. Heed me, Ike. If you are to help lead the Crimean Liberation Army, you must be given a more appropriate title.
If you're talking about making me noble, then I'll decline, thanks. That's not my kind of thing.
You are not in a position to refuse. Giving some nameless mercenary control of Begnion's troops would be problematic. And more importantly, if it would affect the troops. You resign yourself to this and receive peerage from Princess Aletheia.
What? No, wait! This is absurd! Blast! Of all the foolish!
I'm sorry about this. If you're absolutely opposed to it, I won't force you.
No, I have to do what's necessary. What am I supposed to do now? Put on a funny hat or something?
Will you lend me your sword?
What? Might cut you? Okay.
Thank you. Now, may I ask you to kneel before me?
Alright.
Thank you. Alright, let me begin. In the name of House Crimea, I hereby grant you the title and rank of Lord and all the honors it conveys. Rise, Lord Ike.
Okay, so... what the... Hey, you didn't tell me there was going to be a light show. It's so pretty! My eyes! I can't look! Dun 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 dun! Lord! H plus 4, strength plus 3, match plus 2, skill plus 2, calm plus 1, speed plus 2, defense plus 3, resistance plus 2, movement plus 1. Also, epic new face sprite.
It is done.
What an odd feeling.
Aha! New rank suits you. I completely agree. Yes, it truly does.
I suppose. Not that it matters to me. Motherfucking Lord Ike! Yes! Anyway, Western Begnion is home to a great forest. At one time, these woods were home to the Kingdom of Serenus, and ruled by the Heron clan of the bird tribes. It's right there. Following the Serenus massacre, the forest lost color and vitality. Some said it was the sorrow of the goddess made real. For 20 long years, the devout citizens of Begnion traveled in shame and loathing over the crime they had committed. Check out those pants. The Begnion Empress, Apostle Soniki, stepped forward as a representative of her countrymen. Kneeling before the surviving Heron Prince and Princess, she gave voice to her apology of her people. She spoke, not as one of a nation to another, but as neighbors on the same continent. The massacre was unforgivable. However, hatred breeds hatred, and if the cycle of grief of anger is not broken, it will continue for a time without end. It was with this in mind that the Herons accepted the Apostle's apology. Green! And so it was, that Serenus Forest was returned to its former glory. Afterward, as payment for Ike's services, Princess Aletheia gained the services of a regiment of Begnion's army regulars. General motherfucking Ike! Though of common birth, Ike receives peerage from the princess and is given command of the army. As the first snow of the season falls, the newly commissioned General Ike takes control of the Crimean Liberation Army. He leads it toward the knife-edged mountains that mark the border between Begnion and Dane. We're going up, folks. I'm sorry, but if Ike and Leafy Boy, Ike with his manly shoulder pads will beat Leafy Boy. Chapter 18, Crimean Marches. And with this, we begin a whole new ball. Oh god. So they've left Begnion, have they? According to our spy, they marched for the regiment of Begnion's army. They plan to take a land route through Dane and then to Crimea. Ha! They plan to cut across Dane. There's nothing more than a single regiment of whose core is a tattered band of ragtag mercenaries. Gawain's son leads the rebel, yes. How does he stand up to his father's legacy? He doesn't. He's just a boy, not yet worthy of his father's name. Disappointing. Though his skill is with the blade is rough, there's something uncanny about him. People seem drawn to him. And not just Begnion's apostle either. He's also gained the trust of the Serenist survivors. And the King of Phoenicia as well. The Herons are alive. It appears that 2 members of the royal family survived. Look how nicely the table's been set for us. Bring one of them to me. I care not which one, and I want them dying as well. As you wish. Ugh, I should have brought some water with me. Once we cross that great wall, we'll be within Dane. Look there, atop the building. Dane Wyvern Riders are on patrol. They won't be happy to see us. Tell me, General Ike, have you faced Wyvern Riders in combat? Only a few times. Not directly, but Marcia did. I got the impression that the Killless Ravens were the more dangerous foe. If that is your impression, then you have yet to fight true Wyvern Riders. What do you mean? I have no way of judging the ones we see here, but I know another unit, one that was attached to Begnion's Temple Guard. They had their reasons for leaving, but the important thing to remember is that they are exceedingly powerful, which explains why the Apostle sent you to accompany us. That's right. Pegasus fights fare better than most against Wyvern Riders. We know the skies as well as they do. Yeah, I prefer to keep my feet in the ground, thank you. Can I trust this flying visits to you? Of course. We'll bring honor to the name of the Apostle's Sacred Guards. Good. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. We got nothing out of that, damn it. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond the capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. With your leave, I will excuse myself. And now we've begun the newest part. Well, we've begun the second half of the game, pretty much. Ike is now class changed into a lord. He can still use swords, but he's now pretty much McJesus all over again. I'll give you that secret book. Alright, I do believe I have a spare cult scroll, so there are slightly better skill combinations for many characters, especially even Ike. But as far as mastery skills go, Aether is king. It activates both Soul and Luna, which restore in quick succession, which basically makes it a 2-hit combo. So it's pretty fucking awesome. And that is all I have to share with you for now. I need a break. This is Mage Knight 404. Motherfucking Ike! The real game begins now. See you later, guys.